And talking with Army coach Chef Monken. Coach, warm day, but sunny and no rain, so I look like you're working on a lot of drills and fundamentals today.
That was a great day, and I frankly prefer it to be a little bit warm. It's going to be warm when we go to Durham. It'll be warm here at noon on September 8th and 15th. It'll likely be warm down in Oklahoma. So, we've got some early games that we need to be prepared for the heat, and it could get a little hotter for my taste. So I thought the guys are doing a good job fighting through it. We've obviously got the split practice, so the lines are a little shorter, and that forces those guys to take more reps. Be a little different tomorrow when we get everybody together. But it's really been heavy on fundamentals in both practices, and that's kind of the way we've operated since day one here, is really push the fundamentals, especially early, and we'll continue to do that through camp.
We had a chance to talk to some of the defensive players, Elijah Riley, Cole Christensen, Cordero Davis, James Nautical. How do you see the defense shaping up? You got some leaders coming back, but you had some big holes to fill.
Those guys that you mentioned are all guys that we're going to count on, and certainly were guys that helped us win a lot of football games last year. We're going to miss some of those key guys on defense. Voigt, Ackerman, England, those three guys stand out as seniors that graduated, and you always miss those guys that were such important players. But we got guys that we're confident in that can fill those positions, and they're working really hard, and hopefully we'll be able to play together as a team and play well.
And Coach, you saw a number of quarterbacks out there practicing today, just as we saw in the spring game with Kel Hopkins, Cam Thomas, Luke Langdon, Christian Anderson. What is the process you're going through to select quarterback and evaluate the rankings?
Really just to evaluate how they lead the team and how they execute. When they get in there with 10 other guys, are they able to move the football down the field, and do they take care of the ball? And I don't know if anybody can eliminate errors completely, but keep those to a minimum, and that's important. They're the guys that have to make the whole thing go, and so just looking for the right guy. And I think there's probably a pretty good battle between a couple of them, and probably a couple of them that are going to have to do a bunch to kind of get themselves in the mix.
As you go towards the second week of summer camp, what are some of your goals? What would you like to see the team able to achieve?
We're really just trying to get a team that's going to play tough and compete every time they have an opportunity. I feel like that's given us a chance to win our games here the last 3 years, frankly. We were so close a few years ago with all these seniors when they were freshmen. They really battled, and I think that personality in these guys came out in that season, though we didn't win a lot of games, and that's kind of changed the last couple of years. And to continue that, we can't be complacent. We've got to be humble enough to realize there's a lot of things we can do better and to improve, and to practice and play tough. And that's something that these young guys, the plebes, the rookies, will learn from the veterans as much as anything.
Coach, thank you. On behalf of everybody at the American Legion and RallyPoint.com, always good to see you.
Thank you.